Hi, I'm Rachel, and in this tutorial, I'll show you how to create your own gradients using the Color Therapy app. The benefit of creating your own gradient instead of using the tap to fill gradient is that you can combine as many colors as you like and have complete control with where you place them. This method works best with an Apple Pencil, but it's still possible if you use your finger. To find the image to follow along, under the Classic tab, select Hobby, and then under Yoga, it's the second image. For this image, I want the background to look like a beautiful, colorful succulent. So what I'll first do is open up the color palette, and under the basic palette, there's a nice bright pink I'm gonna choose. And then I'll choose a darker purple. And last, I'm gonna choose the turquoise color. Now going back in the palette one more time, under Essential, click on Colorful, and I'm going to use this darker navy color for the shadows. And you want to make sure it's all set to solid, so none of these are gradients. So set your pencil to advanced mode, and in the toolbox, you'll want to set your opacity down to 50%. And then we're going to raise the size up to 100%. So you want to work with opacity and transparency when you're mixing two different colors because they'll blend together much better. And you'll notice I'm also using the Airbrush Tool. First, I'll use the turquoise color, and then I'm going to blend it into a darker navy color. So I'll first start off with lightly coloring in the tips of my first petal. And you can see how I'm kind of just going in a round circular motion. And I'm not using too much pressure, and the Airbrush Tool is working really well to soften all the edges. And as you'll notice, there's a white area in each petal. So then I'll choose the dark blue, and then I'll start at the very bottom of that petal and then just work in a circular motion upward. And it's really as simple as that just to create that gradient. So now you can see how nicely the two colors fade into one another. So I'll just continue to do that. And that's as simple as it gets to creating a gradient with two colors. So I'll just continue in that same fashion all around. So for the next part, on the outer petals, since I want to have 3 gradients, I'll start with my middle color. So I'll use turquoise, and it's going to fade into purple and dark blue. So I'll use turquoise in the middle this time, leaving enough white space for the other colors. And then I'll grab the purple, and I'm just gonna add it to the tips of that and lightly, quickly just let it blend into that turquoise. And then I'll use that dark navy color at the bottom again. And there you go. So now we have a 3 gradient fade. Since I want this to look like a succulent, it's gonna have variations of color. So what I'll do is add a little purple here and there in just a couple areas to make it look more realistic. Now I've finished off coloring the rest of the image, so I'm going to go under the Effects tab, and I'm going to select Gold Lines, and under Effects, watercolor looks really nice with it. Creating your own custom gradients is a huge benefit when using the advanced mode. Try out different levels of opacity to accomplish even smoother results. Thanks for watching our tutorial. You can get the Color Therapy app for free on the App Store.